Go.
Hi everyone, welcome to Stories from the Porch. My name is Shelly. My husband Will's over here behind the camera. This is our house. I'm sorry, he's giving me directions and I don't know what it means. We're all good?
I was waving.
Oh! is that what you're doing?
Need little finger puppets.
I have some. I think everybody that's here knows that this is the sixth summer for Stories from the Porch, and last year Josie was the opener for Stories from the Porch, and sort of fittingly this
and
year.
Cherie.
Oh yes, you were here last year.
Yes,
Party time.
Josie and Cherie were here last year, and fittingly, we are closing out our very, very, very short season this year with Josie and Cherie and Butterfly Spirit. So I will turn to you.
Thank you,
Thank you. Welcome everybody, in person and online. We're very happy to be here. There's a seat right there. So we are, as you can see, the sign says right there, and then we have this beautiful sign here. That's really nice. So we are going to talk about drum energy. I am Josie, or Josephine, and you are?
Cherie.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And we are Butterfly Spirits.
Yes, and we also have another drum group called Creator Circle of Drums on Facebook. It's open to all races, creeds, religions, LGBTQ, and it's inclusive, and we love that group. We started that last January at the Village of Healing and Wellness, and
2 Januaries ago.
we're in 2021. We had it January, February, and then COVID came.
Oh.
I know it feels
It
like
feels
2
like
years
it was
ago.
like
It
10
feels like
years.
2020
Yeah, it does.
didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that. Because I had to think for a second. I'm like, okay, I missed the whole year. We really did though. Yeah.
I missed a day. Okay.
Okay, so I'm from Six Nations, Onondaga. My native name is Gagaista, which means I move it. And we brought our drums today to talk about drum energy. And Cherie and I were just talking at first to say who would go first. So we can talk together first, and then I'll talk about my personal journey with the drum, and then Cherie will share hers. So did you want to say anything before we get started? Like
Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome for taking the time out of your evening and your day to come and sit with us and listen to some of our stories and our experience, our strength, and our hope, and the things that have brought us to where we are sitting on this porch today. My name is Cherie. I am she who is grateful. The name that had been given to me is that I am the teacher for children. And it doesn't mean just the little children, it means the children at heart also. Butterfly Spirit came to us when we started first drumming together, and it was really cool because it's like, well, we need to find a name, and I'm like, it's about transformation, that energy of the drum and how much we have transformed, right, and how much other people transform when they're in that energy and they feel that vibration of the drum. And I'm really grateful because from that caterpillar to the cocoon, to the butterfly, and that's what we all are. We come out here and we do a little bit of crawling, and then all of a sudden we get into the slime and we're all wrapped up, and then we become this beautiful person that Creator intends for us to be. So, I believe that's why we chose Butterfly Spirit, was because it was about transformation.
Yep.
And the power of our transformation when we do good things for ourselves to help us push through. So.
Yeah, I can even branch off of that. To do good things for yourselves, it is both that self-love and that self-care. And for me, myself, so I'll tell my story with the drum. I joined a drum group, I think 5 or 6 years ago, and it helped me to find my voice. So as an Indigenous woman with a lot of the atrocities that happen to our people, that voice has been suppressed. So when you see that as energy, that's your throat chakra, and so when I sing, it's like it's not only me, it's like the ancestors, and it's like for all the indigenous that didn't have a voice, and with everything that's going on now, that voice is becoming louder, right, as more truth is exposed. But with the healing, the drum is the most like oldest sacred instrument, and just drumming will clear out negative energy. I know that because when my daughters are acting up, if I drum, they get annoyed and then they go until they're able to like clear their energy. But yeah, it works every time. But it's like that resonance, right? And with our songs and our intentions, like, so let's just say the love song, for example. With that, we're using our heart energy through the drum, and we're both Reiki practitioners, so we use our that infinite healing energy from us as we are, practicing self-care, and we're grounding every day barefoot, and we're taking the sun and the vitamin D. We're able to put our good energy into the drum, which goes out to you, through you, and beyond, if you're open to receive it. If somebody's angry, they're not going to be receiving it because they're not in the same vibration. So the drum heals like emotional unwellness, if that's a word, even mental illness, because it brings you right in the moment of gratitude or whatever you are, like grateful for. It just brings you into that balance and that alignment, and it actually does, like, physically align you and your energy center. So if I was feeling unwell, it would make me feel better, because it pushes out that darkness, that negative energy. And we sing a lot of different songs. When people die, we sing songs such as Sky World. When people get married, we haven't sang at a wedding yet, but there's that crazy horse giveaway song that back in the olden days they gave away a horse as a dowry. So there's a lot of different meanings and intentions for these songs. And we sing for the children with the recent recovery of the children in Kamloops. We sing songs for the healing of residential school survivors. But it just, when Cherie and I get together, we have so much fun with it. And earlier she's like, it's just like when we do our live at 5, right?
Yeah.
Cherie and Josie's Crazy Adventures live at 5. It's not even 5 o'clock, right? It's like 6:30, but it rhymes, right? Like news, so we go with it. But for myself, it's really helped me to find my voice, to be in the moment more, be in that eternal presence, to choose how you feel, what you want to think, and what you want to believe. And it's such a gift to be able to do that, and anybody can do it. And the original creation story, all cultures got drums in the beginning, so it's not just an indigenous thing. And so this one here that I have, this is a Reiki drum, and because Cherie and I we've worked on some people that have cancer, and what her and I will do is, so this is a synthetic drum. It's not a traditional Native American drum that's typically made of like pine frame and deer skin, or I'll let Cherie share about hers. This one is synthetic, and this one is just for just doing Reiki on people, and we'll just kind of go up one side and down the other, and maybe we could get a volunteer to show that if somebody does want a healing and a clearing. And it's very transformative, because we hang on to a lot of stuff sometimes in this life, like let's just say we'll say depression. So I was never diagnosed with depression, but I had a lot of hard things in my life where I did experience years of sadness, and I can't see myself being that again with having the drums and the drum medicine and the topic of today, drum energy. So we're really grateful that we have these, and that we have each other, that we can do this for ourselves, and we can do this for the people. Oh, he's okay. He can come over. We're part of Stories on the Porch. Hi, buddy. He's just getting his dogs. And then this one here, this one's made of goat skin, and I bought this one last year at the White Rhino in Grimsby. And the reason why I wanted this one was because it reminded me of my mother. So this one, not sure if you heard that, but it's okay. We're just having a technical difficulty for a minute.
Small technical difficulty.
It's okay.
We can give an example of how soothing the drum can
Sure. Here. You got yours?
be. Yeah. See if he settles. Doesn't settle.
See, even if you just think about the drum, see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he come back. It's okay. It's all right. It's two dogs that want to play.
What's it for dinner?
No, because he just sniffed them. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're back on.
Commercials
We're
over.
back from the commercial break.
Don't forget, for a limited time only, for $19.95.
Don't mind them, they're just here.
And here's how it's all so authentic, right? You know, this is literal stories on a porch.
Yep,
Yes.
that's the only way to be. Okay, so this one reminded me of my mother, who passed away in 1980 because she had a CB named Black Panther. So this was up on the wall, and I just had to have it, and I just really loved this one. And the orange ribbon that I put on it, I actually used it kind of like a backpack because a lot of us went to Ottawa 2 weekends ago to meet Patricia Ballantyne, the residential school survivor that's walking. She walked from Kamloops to Saskatchewan, or to Ottawa. So anyways, this one's made of goat skin. I keep giving my drums away. I have a drum in the UK. Cherie there's your paper.
Thank you.
And which?
So there was this girl on the trail when Cherie and I were doing a live at 5, and she heard us drumming, her and her parents, and then they came up to us and they were like, "Oh, that was really great, and we really loved it." And the girl's like, "I wish that I brought my drum," and she was trapped here because of COVID. And then something just told me, just gift her your drum. So when we make a drum, we're supposed to gift the first one. That wasn't my first one, but I did gift that one to her, and she has messaged me, and the drum is in the UK, and that makes me feel really good because it's like she was so like honored and happy to have it. And that drum, I was gonna keep that drum forever because it had a great sound, and Jackie Labonte made it, our Haudenosaunee elder, and I had to give it to her. And then, you know, knowing that it's there just makes me feel really good. So we're also receiving from her because she likes to drum every day. So that felt good. And what else? Just that it's really healing, and you'll see when we play, because you don't even actually have to play it, just being in the energy of that. And when we were in Ottawa, there was a man, he was just standing there. There was like maybe 10 of us or 12 of us drumming, and he was just going like this, just feeling it. So the very next day at Parliament, we invited him to drum on the big drum with us. So we had that drum here last year. We didn't bring it today. Just have these ones here today. But it's helped me become a better person because it's very healing. So it's a healer of the body and the mind. Because I think our spirit is perfect and already intact. It's the ego and, you know, the ego self part of us that needs to clear out, you know, to those feelings. If you feel like you're not worthy or not accepted, it's all within to feel worthy and to feel accepted. So I don't know, it's just it's transformative, like how Cherie talks about the butterfly. That's what it is. That's how I felt in the beginning, was I was that little caterpillar, and then in the last, I think it was 6 years. It's just taken us, it's taken us to Pathstones to help the people with the mental health. It's taken us to Brock University and Niagara College, and around the end of the month, Sarah from Positive Living is going to have us drum for the ladies there that are suffering with AIDS. So when we're able to bring this to other people, that's also healing for us, because as healers and givers, that's our medicine too, right? And we love to do that for the people. So it's a healer of your mind, because sometimes our mind is too overactive, and it's a healer of our body. Maybe Cherie, when she talks, she can talk about the lady at the beach. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's it for my part. For now.
You're doing good.
No, I'm feeling like I'm all a minute. I didn't have my coffee. Here's what I'm drinking my coffee now.
Your turn. Okay, so and I believe that the best part is that we're all unique and we're all individuals and we're all on this earth journey, with all the lessons and all that background noise that's out there, and we take it all in, and it makes us who we are today. For me, the drum has been healing for me on my road of recovery. And it's helped me with addictions. It's helped me with mental illness. It's helped me with depression. It's helped me, like Josie was sharing. That it helps with that inner work. What the drum brings to me is that straight connection between earth and sky. So when we drum, we don't drum to perform. We drum to have that connection. It's for me, that's what it is. It's that message. It's those prayers. It's that love. It's that being sent out, right? And a lot of the song, we do some that are in English, and some, are Mohawk and Ojibwe and vocal bowls. And the vocal bowls, when we do, there are a lot of ways and a lot of highs and a lot of hoes. But what it is, it's about the intention. As sometimes if you're an example is, so you're just working around the yard, and then all of a sudden you're just humming a song and some thought comes to your mind, right? It's the same thing. It's that what comes into your mind, those messages that come from Creator for you, for your thought process. So we may be doing like we used to when we would sing the residential school song for the children. We would share on that, and it was before, like we've been singing it for a few years before the children, they started talking about it. So so it's been pretty powerful on our journey with the drum. I am a keeper of two large drums, Grandmother Moonlight and Grandfather Freedom. They are unity drums. They are the teachers. My son is also takes care of Grandfather Freedom, and their a lady had them made, and she, when this is how the Creator's Circle of Drums came about. Anyway, so I was called to this room where she was, and I just, if it's there, I just go through with it. I don't question anymore, because I believe that, if I have a road that I'm supposed to be on, and those messages come, and I need to follow through as long as it's for the good of me, right? And mankind, or womankind. Right? No. Anyway, so so I went to this room, and I'm like, what's behind there? And she says, it's a large drum. And I'm like, oh. She says, yeah, I have another one here. Josie, come here. You gotta check this out. Because we are, Josie already has Creator's drum, right? And we were bringing Creator's drum around for drum reiki. Like she said, Pathstones, mental health, and that. So it was just a beautiful thing. So then we thought, we need to have an event. So our first event was 4 large drums. And then it came to 8 large drums and 60 to 80 hand drums. People were coming and going all in one room. And that the vibration and the power, and it was just so cleansing. not only for us, but for the people that were there and everybody that was in that block radius, or maybe the whole city at that time, right? Yeah. So anyway, so the drum has brought a lot of great healing for me. There was we did a large circle down at the beach, and there was one of the girls there. I work in a hospital. I'm a cleaner, and I was one of the girls. Just happened to show up around the drum, and she wanted to. She drummed with us on the drum, and we put our intentions and our prayers and the tobacco, what we normally do, and she sometimes will put her hand, because you feel that vibration, you feel that good energy. And so when we're on the big drum, we just kind of, you'll see us, we had our hand here or under here, and she had her hand on the drum. And it was about, everybody said goodbye and everything else, and after the circle. And it was like a month or so later, and she comes to me and she says, I couldn't wait to see you. She wasn't on shift, we were opposite. She says, oh my gosh, I got to tell you something. She says, oh my gosh, I got to tell you. She says, I've had, and being a nurse, I've had eczema all my life, and I've tried every single medication, everything. The minute I had, the day after I had my hand on that drum, my eczema went, and I have not had any other, haven't had to have any medication or creams or anything. She says, I believe that the energy and the healing of that drum helped me. And this, yeah. Thank you, Creator's drum. So, speaking of that, so I have two drums here. This one here is deer hide. This one, go closer. I will. Thank you. It's a secret.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Sorry, sure.
So this one here, I had in the girls' circle a few months ago, and I had all the girls that came over. They all sanded it down, and all put their good intentions as we talk about how the drum is healing. And I had each one of them in circle write down a word or a picture. So as you can see, it has, you know, freedom and truth and wisdom, strength, love, dream, hope, unity, breathe, honor, creator, and love and kindness, and the suns and infinity symbols and flowers. And so you probably can't see that, but anyways, I don't know.
I can see it. Yeah.
So anyway, so the energy, and this, like Josie said, our first drums we give away, and then the second drum we gave away, and then the third drum we gave away, and then the fourth drum we gave away. So I actually decided that I'm going to stop giving drums away. And what I do need to do is keep them, so we have them for circles, right? So the one thing that I do know is that this is a very powerful drum, and it has all the great intentions, and it had 25 hands build this and then when I laced it together, I was just my feet on the grass and worked with it. Now this one here, so she's pretty powerful. This one here is buffalo hide. This one here is pretty powerful. It's been on, I've had it for probably a month now, and the stories that have come and the visions that have come from this drum alone have been physically, spiritually, mentally exhausting. Because, you know, there are so many things that are going on in the community. This one has been to Ottawa, it's been to the residential school, it's been to the water ceremony. It was like 2 days after I had made it. And so I'm just going to show you, and I wasn't going to, and I'm like, no, just show, because it is about the energy and the power of the drum. So we went to do the water ceremony, and there was some things that had happened, that spiritual connection. Then we went to the residential school, and I'm one that closes my eyes when I drum, and I looked down at my drum, and I had a vision within my drum. I put it away. I was afraid of what maybe somebody might think. That I might be nuts, right? We know I am, but that's besides that point. Anyhow, and then after I put it away, we're getting ready to leave. We walked to that land in Brantford at the residential school, at the Woodlawn Cultural Center. We went and walked around, and just as we were getting ready to leave, I pulled my drum out and I said to my friend who was riding, I need to share something with you because it's going to bother me. And she said, oh, I said, I had a vision of some children being released out of my drum. And she said, yeah, I see it, Cherie. And I'm like, what do you mean you see? You see what I see? Like, okay, now we're both nuts here, right? So if you look very closely here, what do you see?
I just got chills. I see that looks like a person,
Mm-hmm.
and down here looks like a person.
What's that?
Feet. Like it to me, it looks like children's feet, baby feet.
Yeah, that's exactly. So if you take a look at that, it's just like a little imprint. A little, it's like they stepped right onto my drum. At first I wept and I cried and I thought, wow, and then I realized that the power of 18 years ago when I was given that name, that I was the teacher of the children, it made me realize that that was the gift. It had evolved 18 years later. So that's pretty powerful. And so that's what we're talking about, is the drum and the energies of the drum and what can transpire, right? So I just, and this one here is the caterpillar. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The cocoon. To the butterfly. So that I would burned myself before I laced it up. But anyway, so it's and it's a pretty awesome drum. So this drum has been through so many ceremonies in the last month than I have been in the last year. Yeah, so anyways, so I continue to drum. I continue the synthetic drum. I love, because I work at the hospital, I went into the recreational. I was invited into the mental health unit to do some recreational drumming with to the units, the inpatient units. For 3 weeks later, they called me back to do 2 more sessions with the group. They found it very healing. The clients really enjoyed it. Some of them had been in there for quite some time, and they felt that release. It started to rain. I love that drum because you can drum in the rain with it, and we drummed in the rain, and how cleansing that was. And I have also been gifted the fact, and I can share about it now because they just posted it. I work with the Niagara Health, and I will be doing 3 drumming sessions through the main sites of the Niagara Health to introduce the healing with the drum, so they could start bringing some drumming and some healing in, not only for the patients there, but for the staff too.
That's amazing.
The healers need healing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I believe that that's what brought us here to this point, is that transformation. Because when Josie and I started drumming together, it's like, okay, now we need a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that's what I have to share.
Okay. I was like, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh no, you know me, I could talk forever.
All right. So I guess we could drum.
Yeah, so, remember I said to you before we got here, so.
We're live right now.
That's okay. They
side
don't.
Yeah, this is good.
conversations.
We're not side conversations, are we?
Yeah,
Any questions?
absolutely.
Does anybody
I'm
have any
just joking.
questions? No? No, you're good? So I had a call before we came. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I've been in ceremony for days. I just want to curl up. And then I had a call from a friend who is a healer also, and she said that she had found something at the side of the road, kind of like mine and Josie's little adventure.
Oh yeah.
So she wanted to honor this hawk that she had found, and asked if we would sing for the hawk that she had found. And I said, Josie and I have the perfect hawk song. So I will ask Josie if we can sing it later.
I'll think about that one because that one's kind of like still a work in progress, and
That's
unless
okay, we can
have
do it.
extra drums and other people would drum with us.
We do.
Couple
Yeah, but we can do
volunteers.
that. Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that in a little bit, so we can help. And that's what we do: is the sisterhood, or just the hood. Not just the sisterhood. It's our just together
Yeah.
with the drum, with the unity of the drum. How we help each other walk through things that come into their lives, right? And we have a tendency, we reach out. Josie will call me and say, somebody, so and so struggling. Can we go drum for them? Sure, let's go.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, somebody just had a baby and they want us to go drum. So I said maybe Monday. But
See?
we always think about stuff first before we commit to anything, because in these times, like everything is energy and it has to be a match. Because when we talk about like self-care and self-love, if we keep always going here and going there, then we get depleted. So, and Cherie will speak up and say, that's too much, or I can't do that. And I will too. And that's really important that we do that. And that these drums will help you to restore that balance within. And that's really important, right? Not to, do too much for other people. And you got to just do stuff for yourself. And then, you got the full cup, and then you can be of service to other people.
Kind of like in the airplane when they tell you take care of yourself first. You can help, yeah.
An airplane.
In an airplane, yeah, it's going by straight.
Okay.
That's what came to me. So they say with the oxygen.
Your timing is impeccable.
I know, right? It's almost like it's planned.
It wasn't.
You got a lot of echinacea. That's beautiful.
Yes. It looks so beautiful when it's just starting to flower.
Yeah, that's good respiratory medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Right.
Okay, so let's drum.
Let's drum. Mm-hmm.
Because there's cookies over there. I'm trying not to look at the cookies.
Food is my love language.
I'm like, I really hope she has chocolate chips.
No.
There
Always.
she does.
Okay.
I don't have any eclairs though.
Oh, that's okay.
I remember the story you told about. It was an eclair, wasn't it? Do you remember that story?
The one that I hid. Okay,
Yes.
I'll tell the story. All right, so should I tell the place? Because if I do, then people are going to buy them, and then when I go get one, there might not be any. Just joking. Okay, so at the Harvest Barn, I think by the hospital, what street is that? The
4th Avenue.
4th. In Mexico. Not around here.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went there the first time, the Harvest Barn. They had these eclairs there, and they're really good. And so that was like a long time ago.
Mhm.
You don't even know how long. So as time went on, when my uncle was alive, he's always like, oh, you love those eclairs, let's go get an eclair, whatever. So it's like you have these little treats, right? Like Shelly's got these couple chocolates up there, which are really good quality, yummy, good chocolates. So don't eat too many, moderation with everything.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Okay, so if I buy like a chocolate bar for myself, and I have 2 daughters, and if they have chocolate, like the day before, we don't want them to have too much sugar, so I'll have my chocolate bar to myself. But if they see it, then it's okay, cut it in half, yes, and I get nothing, right? Because that's what we do as a parent. So I go to the Harvest Barn, I get 2 eclairs, like a pig, and I eat one on the way home, and then my daughter was like coming out of the living room, and I was like, I got it in the white bag, and I quickly rolled it up and I put it in the medicine cabinet. I'm like, I'll eat you later. So then she never goes in there ever, right? Like her toothbrush is off to the side, and within minutes she's like, what's this? And I'm like, the F word, okay? And I'm like,
Busted.
you can have it, you can share with your sister, or you can eat it. So that's my eclair story. So share as much as you can. Okay. So we will just feel out what we're supposed to sing first, and we'll sing a few songs. stand?
Sure, if we stand, are we good?
Yes, they said that
Yeah,
they will
that's good.
adjust accordingly. Okay.
Just need to fix your hole.
Cherie, when she was sitting down before, she noticed that she likes to stand more, and that's true because it opens up your diaphragm, right? Okay. So this one is by Brenda McIntyre, and it's called Home, and it's an Anishinaabe word, Andayan, with vocals. Did you want to start it? Sure. Oh, did you like it?
That was amazing.
We're just getting warmed up.
Every atom in my body vibrates.
Oh.
Well, one of the good things we can
Good.
do is, walk around just if you're comfortable,
Yeah, we'll get you guys
Later.
to who's in
and let
Who's
you
not?
feel that close vibration.
it's healing.
of the
Drum Reiki is very healing.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you want to do your crazy one?
Psychopath. Psycho singer.
You know we sing really loud, right?
Yeah, I love
Okay.
it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna wake up all the birds.
They're not on the bed yet. Mother Earth.
Vibrate, yeah.
Okay, I can start it. This one is the Mother Earth, and it's just vocables.
Honor her for all she gives us, her medicines.
Oh, yeah. You don't actually gotta see us. You can just hear us, right? You wanna go barefoot on the grass?
You want to see us?
It's up to you.
Okay. Just for Mother
I just
Earth,
wanna
so
be
we're
on the earth for a
connected.
minute.
birds. She's in her jammies.
Oh.
Would you like a chair?
Come and sit.
Come join us.
I'll get a chair. Okay, maybe she wants to lay on the earth.
Following that music, I'm
Right?
that music, jam music.
Oh, right.
I heard your beautiful voice.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I just finished saying we're going to sing so loud we're going to wake the birds up. And she says, well, the birds aren't in the bed yet. Well, yeah, they are.
Perfect. Okay, so now we will take a drink. Did you get some of your beer?
Yeah, I need to drink water. I got it.
Okay.
How often are you guys going to be singing here?
Would you come back every night? Just joking.
I think we should come back in October.
I would love to have you back in October.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
It doesn't have to be the last night.
No.
No.
Bring the big drum.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that sounds fabulous. Let's do it.
It's a plan.
It's a great plan.
The zipper's not down, is it? Okay. So what's that?
The 2 yaws. The 3 yaws.
Oh, she wants to sing the Women's Honor song. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's do. Did you bring your one like that?
No.
Will you be my guinea pig?
No, she is. We'll drum around her. You can do the front and all of them. You can take her from the back. I'll take her from the front.
Okay.
It's not
All
that
right.
kind of circle.
Oh my God, Cherie, you're so funny. It's okay. The elders that are watching us know we're crazy. They accept us for the way that we are. Okay. Face the camera.
Okay.
Okay. And just close your eyes.
And it's a demonstration.
Take a deep breath in. Can I put my hand on your shoulder? Okay.
Can I touch it too?
Absolutely.
Okay, so when we ask permission to touch somebody and to do Reiki, we ask, are you open to receive?
Yes.
Okay, so she agrees for us to do a healing on her. When we drum around her, we are using we all have this life force energy. It's pretty much just getting out of your head to channel the energy. And then we put it through the drum. And it doesn't have to be like a Reiki drum. Cherie has her buffalo drum. And I'll just explain it first. So we're going to go up one side and around. And if we feel intuitively any blockages, then we'll just spend a little bit of time there. Sometimes people cry, and that's okay because we're just releasing some stuff. And then when we're done, we just take a couple moments with the breath. And when we drum around her head, it's very soft and gentle because it's just like loud music, right? We don't want it very loud around her head. So all you got to do is just stand comfortably and then just do some deep breaths, okay?
Just relax. Yeah, that's it. Squeeze those shoulders tight. And let go loose. There you go. Shake it out. Spaghetti body. Let it go. Another deep breath in. Release out your mouth. You're going to take one more big breath in. You're going to just blow right down to the earth. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go.
So usually we don't talk when we do this, but I just wanted to explain what she's feeling right now is because me and Cherie are in sync and she feels it right through her whole being, and it feels really awesome. reason why we drum louder at her feet is because when we sleep and before we go into that deep sleep, we astral plane. And when you receive drum Reiki, if you allow yourself to totally relax and receive, you will leave your body. Your energy cord will still be here with your body, but your spirit will actually leave to do whatever repair that is with Creator, with your spirit guides, with Jesus, whatever is your belief. And then sometimes people don't want to come back because it feels really good there. But we need her back, so we just try to make sure.
Wow.
Yeah, so we can talk about it later.
Yes.
You can have a seat.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Drink
then
some
if you want
water.
to get her a water, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
I have some.
And then we'll
I'm
share
really
with you later.
thirsty all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Does that happen?
No, not that I'm aware of.
What's that?
I feel
drink?
really thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll need to drink.
No, I know, but I don't remember anybody saying that they're thirsty
Wow.
after. Okay, did you want to chit chat or keep going?
Let's drum a couple more songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we for time?
55.
I hear the drumming. I was called here.
Okay.
Would you like a chair?
Like I was sitting in my room.
Were you sleeping?
But no, I was awake. And then I just couldn't resist coming here. I haven't heard this in so long.
Oh, well, she's going to get you a chair. We're just doing a live video right now, and then we'll do questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
No,
to.
you're
No,
welcome.
you're
to come.
welcome.
She's getting you a chair.
We're getting you
I'm
a
just
chair?
letting you know we can't really converse too much right now because we're doing the live.
I just wondered one thing. What race? Is that a Ojibwe, Cree?
I'm Haudenosaunee from Six Nations, Onondaga. Yeah.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Have a seat,
Oh.
and if you like.
We're going to keep drumming because Cherie wants to drum. We're here to drum. And all your new neighbors.
Yeah.
Gonna have a
Just
drink.
couldn't resist it.
Anybody else want to drum? I have another one here.
Would anyone like to drum? Anyone? I'll
He
even.
does.
Yeah?
I'll share mine if somebody would like. Would you like to drum? No?
I
Okay.
just like to.
Just like to listen.
There we go. All right, this is great. Don't be afraid to hit it hard. That one. Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's a good one. Okay, we're gonna sing the bear song. Oh, you asked him to get you the chocolate. Not till after the show, lady, because I've been eyeballing mine. I'm like, you watch, I'm gonna start eating it, and Cherie's gonna go, it's not right, Josie.
Yahweh,
Spirit Bear comes to heal us, and then he goes.
Thank you, Spirit Bear.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're just thinking of what else to sing.
Thank you, grandmother and grandfather.
Holy shyster.
Yeah. Don't ever invite me out to drum and sing.
Invite her every time.
Every time.
Can we do a quiet one, a calm one first?
Okay, 7 grandfather.
Okay.
And then we'll balance it with grandmother. And you do so well on the talk of the 7 grandfather teachings.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to share the story?
Of the 7 grandfather teachings?
Yeah. The drum.
Sure.
Okay. So, a good way to be is to have a good mind and walk gently upon the earth. Forget all the BS, right? So, I used to have a drum. I wrote inside of it so I could remember what those 7 teachings were. To get along, squirrels. He's looking at me. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I had it written because I had to memorize it, right? I eventually did. So I was like, truth, love, respect, honesty, courage, humility, and wisdom. But nobody ever seen me, right? And then one day somebody's like, what are you doing there? I'm like, oh, it's all right here, right? But that was my other drum, so I remember it now.
Right.
Okay.
And so I learned from her, and I wood burned it on one of my strikers. But then I ended up gifting my striker to one of the ladies that was on the Walk of Sorrow. Yeah. But that's so now she has it in Saskatchewan.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Went for a walk.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Sure. I don't know, they may.
Well, hey, well, hey, hey,
Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh.
hey,
A commercial.
Commercial. Be our commercial. Oh, okay. We are selling these drums out at the White Rhino. They're a pretty penny, but you are worth it. And we're selling these shoes for 50% off today. You only get one. What else we got for sale? Oh, these beautiful. What are these? What are these called?
Flowers.
No, these are. What is it called? Geraniums! I was just testing you there. We got pink geraniums. Don't worry about the half-dead one. But this one's pretty good. And we got a lantern here too. That's $5.95. And a water bottle, $2.50. We got
I just selling stuff. We're like an auction.
yeah, we got this here. You know, you need this on your porch, or when you're gonna have your own stories on the porch. You're gonna have this and this. You just put the candles in
Well,
there.
this is a rain chain.
Yeah, and then see, I got you again. It's actually a rain chain. And we support LGBTQ, and Halloween is coming. You haven't even thought about your Halloween shopping yet. Okay. Pretty sure this one is $10. And then this guy, he's 12 because he's very cute. And we got some Sweet Williams here for Sweet William that owns it. You just gotta smell that there. And who doesn't want a gnome? Right?
Who doesn't want a gnome?
We got pillows for your lumbar support. Happy Halloween! And we got this little dog here. I'm not really sure what he's doing to the ball. We're gonna keep that one. And that'll be a story on the porch. What else do we got? Echinacea! You gotta make a tea.
Move it.
Alright. The tea is free. Okay? That's originally Native American medicine.
It is
And it is pills now, which is still good because it's good for respiratory. And we are back. Oh, wait till you see it later. I sold
Okay,
everything.
guys.
I sold everything. I even sold your shoes.
Right?
Oh, and laughter is the best
It
medicine.
really is. It
Oh
really
my
is.
god. Okay, now you talk for a minute.
Your turn. Actually, I could do my little reading. I love doing my
Yeah,
little
there we
reading.
go. Okay, we're gonna sit down.
We
for a
just
minute.
sit for a minute while Josie gathers herself. I
Yeah.
hope that was like PG. Was it 13?
We'll talk about the dog later. That's a story in itself.
So usually on a day-to-day, and I brought this book out the last time too, and it's called The Language of Letting Go, and it helps me to keep my focus on, maybe a lesson that I need to learn or something, because, when things aren't going right in my life, I need to make sure that I'm not pointing a finger at somebody else, that I need to keep the focus on myself, because it's something that needs to be changed within myself. And when we talk about the energy, that's why the drum is so important, because of that energy, and it helps us connect, right? And to release those things that bother us, maybe a relationship or a struggle or something that we have. What's the matter? Oh, she's eating chocolate. Anyway, so
Commercial break.
yes. So this is a Melody Beatties. It's a daily affirmation. I'm going to do the best that I can because I don't have my glasses. So it's September 1st. So what better way to start in the beginning, right? Is patience, right? Sometimes we get what we want right away. At other times, we wonder if our desires will be fulfilled. We will be fulfilled in the best way possible and as quickly as possible. But some things take time. Sometimes we have lessons to learn first. Lessons that prepare us so we can accept the good we deserve. Things are being worked out in us and in others. Blocks in us are being removed. A solid foundation is being laid. Be patient, relax and trust, let go. Then let go of some more. Good things are planned for us. We will receive them at the first available moment. we will have all our heart longs for, relax and trust. So today I will identify what I want and need, and then I'll be willing to let go of it. I will devote my energy to living my life today so I may master my lessons as quickly as possible. I will trust that what I want and need is coming to me. I will let go of my need to control the details. So that's pretty good as we're talking about, you know, the drumming and letting go and the healing and that unblocking and the vibration of the drum and what it does for us. You know, that's exactly an example right there. So we need to balance out. We have to do grandmother now
Okay.
because it's all about balance. Right, Geista?
Yes. Let's do this.
And then woman warrior.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna do that one, but we could do maybe the longest walk.
Okay,
Okay.
we can do that. How much time do we have?
All night.
With our
As much time
in
as you want.
October. We'll see middle of October.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do it.
That'll be good.
All
Check
you
the
guys come back.
forecast.
Okay. So the grandmother is a healing song, and it also honors grandmothers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want anybody else woken up in the neighborhood?
Sure. Go for it.
You can go to bed after the song.
That's right.
I can't remember the
I can't
lady's
remember
name.
her name. but that's
Anyway,
okay.
so we were all in circle at the Fort Erie Friendship Center, and we were sitting, and it was one of the dinners that they have. It's a gathering, and so it was time for the girls to come up and use their hand drums. So we all got excited. And we sat. We said, "Let's sing the grandmother song." So one of the ladies that was there visiting, she turns and she says, "Oh," she says, "that's my song." So she it was actually, and she told us the story, and that song was because there's a she was her sister had died from addiction, or she not sure if it was quite addiction or but she had died.
Yep.
So don't quote me on that one. Anyways, and she didn't want to sing and she didn't want to drum anymore. And her grandmother kept encouraging her too, so she could heal. She could heal with the drum. So eventually, she did start drumming again, and that's why she did that song, was to honor her grandmother, who continued to encourage her to find her voice after all the trauma that she had been through, because she really didn't want to sing again. So, and that's again when we talk about the healing and the energy of the drum and what it can do for us as individuals. Like Josie shared, it doesn't matter, what color you are, or what race. It's all about unity that we work with, right? And
Yeah.
And so everybody can heal together. Because,
Okay. So we'll. Yeah, go ahead.
You do this just for personal interest, or you do it as a service to heal others?
What was the first part?
You do it just for personal interest because it heals yourself?
That was the second part.
Or you,
I heard the second part, not the first part.
for personal interest.
for personal interest?
Yeah. No, you know
Oh.
what? I can speak on myself. I do it because we can't. If I want to, I started out with it for the healing journey for myself. So I can't keep what I have if I don't share it. So, as we do, and, when you leave here tonight, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel those songs. You're going to have those thoughts that came to you because of those songs that came, and that drum and that drum beat of Mother Earth. And you're going to reflect back on it, and you're going to do some healing. So,
I feel like healing when I'm like listening to this, right?
And that's what it is. That's
So,
why it's the
yeah.
healing with the drum and those energies. And that's why long before we were here, that's why they sat around the fire. That's why they sat around the drum. That's where the healing, sharing circles and fires, and it had been long before anybody else started. That's where the best healing did, when people sat in a circle and they talked it and they sorted it out and they drummed together. Right?
I do it because she's paying me $20. I'm just joking.
Originally 40.
I don't know. She might want change back. No, I do it because I can feel the vibration go through me. And at the beginning, if you watch it, were you here from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. So what it does is it balances me and puts me in alignment to be a better person. So it clears out negative thoughts. It heals my body. It just, I don't know, like when we do like the double the heartbeat and we're barefoot on the grass, I can feel the energy of Mother Earth. It just feels very cleansing, very wholesome. So that's my personal healing. And then like you're feeling it, right? As Cherie was saying. So we do it because it feels good for our being. And then we know that it helps others too. Yeah.
One
You
of the
provide that service like you did with Shelley. So if somebody wants to have like a healing with the drum around them.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do circles.
Okay.
We do some circles with the large drum, sharing circles, private circles if you have your own group that that you want to do a healing session with. We've done it with way we shared Pathstones mental health. We do with the visual with the AIDS AIDS awareness. We've done recovery. We've done there's
In
a
people's
couple times
homes
over
too,
in
like
people's homes. They
cancer patients and
Yeah.
So we have our Facebook page, Creator Circle of Drums, and then I have Soul Fire Yoga and Reiki, and then I'll post events on there that we do. So on Friday, Cherie's not available, but we usually do these together. My intention for that one, the title is Balance with Butterfly Spirit, which is our group, and I'm going to have the Reiki drum, my singing bowl, and then tuning forks, and just go around the people just to, just clear out some of the stuff, and then we'll do like a sharing circle. Sometimes we're out at a private location where we can have a sacred fire, so if that's something you'd be interested in, connect with Shelly, and then we could do a circle at that place, and it's more, they're just like 8 people or something, a smaller, intimate. We use our medicines with the fire, and just to, it's a good release and a good healing. And then we were down at Charles Daly Beach a couple weeks ago. Just
water.
Where were we? Just it goes by so fast. Like we just drove.
Montebello Park on the weekend.
Yeah, and we have that one coming up on the 19th. So we'll have the big drum there and lots of hand drums. Probably about maybe 30 people, 50 people. It's really awesome. Okay, you want to finish off with
First
the
two songs you did when you started this tonight, what were they?
the first two?
Do you remember?
No, I'll have to rewind it.
No, I'm sorry because
That's okay.
Those first two that I heard.
When you sat down, was that the bear song?
No, it was slightly before that. But the first two songs you did, I heard.
Oh,
Couldn't help
Before you came.
Mother Earth.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mother Earth
I
and the
think it was
Women's
Mother
Honor
Earth.
Song.
And
I
the-
turned around. I was sitting there just watching TV, and I had shut off the TV. And I turned around. I felt an overwhelming urge to come find the sound. Actually, there's a native family that lives just the next block over. I thought they were doing it.
There we go. I love it.
I thought they were doing something.
I love it.
And
I
I
love it.
thought, I gotta go and I gotta see this, right? I gotta hear this.
Oh, there's Shelly with her music again.
Well, if you ever do it, don't stop. Because I love it.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we'll finish off with the longest walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we can go bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid to hit it. Feel it. You won't break it. Oh
smoke and look both ways when you cross the road.
Right?
Come here. What do you want to say? Closing words.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right?
Okay.
As always.
You'll close it.
What a powerful and healing evening it always is with both of you, and I love you both so much.
We
And
love
thank
you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you everybody that watched online, everybody that came tonight, the people who felt called to come. That was really incredible.
Is there a recording of this?
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
That's your Shungite gift. And that's yours.
Thank you.
I'll just give you a hug. and you know what's going to happen is now you're going to be protected from a hug.
Is that what this is for?
Barry, you can find the recording. It will be on the YouTube page, as well as
Got
the
a YouTube
Facebook.
page?
Yeah, we do. We've got a YouTube
It'll
channel.
probably be a day or two
Yeah.
before I
I'll
upload
upload
it.
it, but it's also on the
The editor.
Facebook page, and you can watch it. Once we finish the live stream of it, it will just upload, and then you can watch any of them.
So I'd like to share.
Absolutely. Yeah, really incredible. And you can find Cherie and Josie's story from last year on there. I can't remember if we videoed the one from the year before. I think we really started
I don't
doing
think so. It was just last year.
mostly
Pandemic.
last year.
I think I swore a lot.
Anyway,
No, she's not.
Really?
Thank
Thank you, everybody.
chocolate chip cookies, water, help yourself.
Not for you guys.
Our wonderful neighbor
virtually give
Sailor
'em
brought
one.
some chocolate, so please help yourself. Hang around, and we can answer questions.
You
And
share one with them?
for everybody online, we will see you in October.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.